But it looks like bhart and question mark are leading off. So bhart
That's an
for
interesting matchup.
bhart for Team Linus and question mark for Team Vlone.
Yeah, so I've watched Z-Fan beat Cork before. Not beat him in a full set, but take convincing games off of Cork. So I believe that Hero can beat Game & Watch. I think he can do it.
Yeah, I think the sword, and then like I did see Cork a couple months ago discover I think crouch under the side B, which we just saw from question marks, but you can't reflect it or absorb it, so a lot of the time Game & Watch just has to respect a lot of the parts moves.
These guys are just playing so campy right now. That's crazy.
I think,
Dang, bhart is not getting any of his colors. I think he's looking for like Psych Up right now.
I'm thinking he's looking for Psych Up, or he's just like, you know what, let's just hocus pocus. Cost 1 mana.
against, or like when we played Team Linus last week, is bhart runs out of mana very quickly.
Yeah, he is very spell heavy.
And like, it just kind of sets up for like unfortunate situations, like you mentioned with like Team Linus.
Right there, almost.
Being
The team that looked so promising at during draft night.
It's like an interesting thing because they get the last round 1 pick, but they also like get the first round 2 pick.
Yeah.
And it can be a little bit unfortunate. But, oh my gosh.
Gets up B stage spike. That's just unfortunate. I think this is now the first time I've ever seen question mark play, so this will be interesting.
Yeah, question mark West Side. I think he went to his first local like right before the lockdown happened.
Oh man.
And so he's only played on Wi-Fi really. But yeah, I know he's a West Side player.
Yeah, he's been like his activity in terms of these like events is like a little random. Because I remember my first social distance team, and he was this unseeded Game & Watch, and he beat Kazooie. And then I'm like, he's just in winner's quarters, and I'm like, and I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with Kazooie's thoughts on the game, so he's very vocal about them.
Yeah. Doesn't he think Game & Watch is like a top 5 character?
Yep. Sometimes top 5 minimum is what he likes to say.
Jesus.
Oh.
Yeah, like
I should have seeded Kovu into Meister at Frostbite.
Should not do that. And he's not awful at the matchup. He beat Vlone last week.
Yeah, last week at SCD he beat Vlone.
That's really
So
wow,
he's
that's
not like awful at the matchup. He's beaten Cork offline as well. But he does have a distaste for the character.
Game Watch can be a nuisance. But right now, these guys are...
They're playing the slowest. This is gonna time out, and then I'm gonna get yelled at for not adjusting the time this whole time.
You are canceled.
Canceled yet again.
Oh, it's the fireball.
Alright, the second stock of the battle going down.
Yep.
Another thing, if he buckets the neutral B or any of the projectiles, Hero is at risk of dying very early.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like neutral B is probably one of the more stronger bucket moves.
That's like Pikachu Thunder where it just kills at any percent. A lot of snakes moves
Ooh.
as well. So he has the buff.
Ooh. Going for the critical up smash.
Dude, he was. Yeah, honestly, bhart, he's starting to make the comeback here, right?
Yeah.
Starting to look a little better for him.
Interesting, he didn't go for the zoom. Okay, I was worried maybe he used too much of his mana. But
Yeah, I don't know what the MP cost for Zoom is, actually.
It's very low. It's like
yeah, zoom is like 4 or 6 or something. Z-Fan will tell us in the chat in a second.
Like that air dodge there was supposed to be.
Oh my god,
very
ping pong.
strange kill move.
Alright, Zoom is 8 MP, confirmed by the hero main in chat.
Thank you, Z fan.
Hero bottom one.
Yeah, hero bottom 1.
Oh my god, that filled up so much of the bucket. What the hell?
I think the regular like neutral B does more than 10%, which would make it fill 2 spots.
Cheat. I would say like it looked like it wasn't just like the click B and go. It looked like it was like the second stage of like the fireball, and that instantly filled the whole bucket up.
If it does over 20%, I believe it completely fills it.
God, he didn't take the Accelerado there. He's got both colors though. He wanted it! Yeah, he baited the shield break. He missed Hatchet Man! Critical! Wait, just the fully charged isn't gonna do it!
Oh, that is just...
Oh my gosh! If bhart loses this, he's gonna be so mad at himself.
Oh, but he gets Kaboo?
Not quite.
He has Oomph? No? Going for snooze? Not heal.
Heal. These are definitely the kings of comedy. These characters. I want this game to end so we don't have any canceling going on.
Yeah, I've got 40 seconds.
Oh my gosh, bhart just trying to find something. Double dash attack.
Back air!
He still has a jump.
He didn't get
no,
Zoom!
he didn't!
And question mark.
Oh!
Question mark steals it.
That was so unfortunate.
Man, bhart is kicking himself so hard right now for missing that Hatchet Man. Alright, let's change these rules before something unfortunate happens.
One thing that is being discussed is Lucario and Cruz. The mechanics do not lend themselves well to Lucario, as he gets boosted aura if he is down a stock.
Yeah. Interesting.
So hopefully they can play around it. The Team Vlone platform has Podgy.
Oh yeah. Team Vlone's got some, they've got some killers.
Yeah.
Yet again, Team Linus turning. I think we're gonna rename them Team Never Lucky after that play by bhart there. If he picked Psych Up and F Smash, he would have killed. Yeah, but he was just panicked after he missed the Hatchet Man.
When you have a chance to Hatchet Man somebody for the win, you take the chance to Hatchet Man somebody for the win.
Yeah.
Like, come on, let's be real now. Hatchet Man is such a bad move that you always try to go for that kill.
Can you guys hear Tom in the chat? Is anybody listening? Because he's a little quieter than Ori. I don't know how it sounds to you people.
Yeah, my audio is adjusted because I have a roommate 5 feet from me, so I'm trying to not have it pick him up.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I can make him any louder.
The only way you would do is if you increase his the volume
for
him on your side of Discord.
No, I have it set to 200%.
I will try to speak louder.
Oh my god, I'm watching Team Court versus Team Slam, and Pi may have just double 3-stocked people.
Oh no.
Was that Slam that he went in against?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not super surprised by that. And then he 3-stocked Hobbs, Team Hobbs, by the way.
Did he actually 3-stock Hobbs?
Yes.
That's fucking crazy.
So, Team Court The only 3-1 team? I'm just saying.
God.
Alright, so I can try and be a bit louder. I actually think I'm gonna head out for about 5 minutes. I'll come back in a bit, just to eat lunch.
Okay.
Thank you for
Have
having
fun.
me. I'll be back.
All right. Dang, so maybe the real controversy was letting this pie guy sub in on the other team.
I'm blown away. So honestly, if I was to put Quark would have honestly been, for most people who kind of like, or not Quark, for Pie was, in most people's eyes, I think he would be like a round 3, round 4 pick.
Okay, so he's just having the game of his life right now.
Right now.
Dang. All right,
Yeah.
good. I'm glad you said that, so that way, they don't come for me.
Yeah, no. Pie, like, he's a good, like, lower mid-level player. Like, he's very solid, but just clearly, he understands how to fight against Wii Fit Trainer and Ness really well. The fact that he can just 3-stock both of them back-to-back.
And, he also plays the A+ Wi-Fi tier character, Samus, so...
That's true.
You just get an ultra buff just from that.
Mm-hmm. And we all know how much Michigan just loves Samus. TheBowz is coming in for Team Linus. Now let's see if TheBowz can repeat some of that magic. Now, Question Mark only has 1 stock left, right?
Yeah.
So this is doable. We just gotta make sure they make sure to self-destruct. But man, I'm still blown away by what I'm seeing here at Team Quark versus Team Slam Shady, man. The Pie coming in and being the absolute greatest sub of all time.
Yeah, what the heck?
TheBowz come out second, so you can take 9 stocks.
Yeah, TheBowz has come out second in every single crew battle so far.
Then Linus can choke with Rosalina or like Meta Knight.
3, 2,
The subtle shade, I love it.
go!
I'm not saying he has to go Bowser. But
Copal. They wanted the score sheet. Alright. Now, I don't know if I've ever seen the Min Min versus Game Watch matchup. I imagine that as long as Min Min's able to kind of like keep her distance,
Mhm.
it's actually going to be pretty difficult for Game Watch to try and get in, just because of how potent those arms can be at kind of just like messing up like Game Watch just trying to jump in.
Woo!
Oh my God!
I mean,
Jesus Christ.
if that is any indicator, then yeah, that matchup is pretty rough, it seems.
I feel like they both just like limit the other like player from doing their classic game plan, and then when they start getting in, it's over for whoever gets hit.
Yeah, definitely.
Min definitely can't land against Game & Watch very well.
No, I think that's like I think when both of these like Min is like way better, like can probably like do work against Game Watch when it's just they're in the neutral. But the moment Min is put in any sort of disadvantage, whether it's being off stage or like trapped up like above Game Watch, it's got to be so rough. Oh, and back on looking at Team Court versus Team Slam, they sent in Paco third to deal with Pi, and Pi's taken one stock off Paco, but Paco managed to get 2 stocks off Pi so far.
All right.
So,
He lived all the way to like 189% from what I was seeing.
dude,
So,
it's crazy.
Dang. Pi is about to be the deadliest player as a substitute and set our record for the week, beating out Tom potentially if he keeps this up.
If he loses this stock here before taking Paco's, I am still the MVP.
Yeah, you're still the most deadly player of the week, the MVP of it all.
The MDP, most deadly player.
I'm kind of struggling at the moment, though.
I don't think I've actually seen Paco play Joker. I've only ever seen him play Zero Suit Cloud.
So before, like, I want to say like January, he was all Joker and Zero Suit. And then he was like, these Cloud buffs are pretty good.
7.0, baby.
Yeah. And from there, he's played all 3 and Sheik, I guess, and then Steve now. He just kind of does what he wants. No
Oh my god, Pi's taken 8 stocks.
Oh no.
Up with me. And he's a sub.
Yeah, your one lucky thing is that he's a sub only for one game, so you won't have to compete for total stocks for the week.
So when I take 9 stocks in the next crew battle,
Yeah, you'll pull away.
I will get the dub. My goal is to beat Quark's record from last week.
Yeah, Cork's record was 12 total, 8 and 4 was his 2. So you got to take at least 5. Yeah, at least 5 in the next one.
Yeah. Pi coming with 8 stocks.
Yeah, I was in Team Tom's chat and I was like, yeah, Hawk was sad about not being able to get MVP since he is always going last, so you guys should let him go first. And then Tom was like, you know, that's a pretty good idea. I think I'll do that.
So here's what happened. We got like intel or something where like CK47 was saying to OT.
Whoa!
Like,
don't reveal your sources, man.
No, it's fine. The crew battle's over. But he was like, yeah, Prince thinks they're gonna lead Hawk, and I was like, why? We like ended with him in both like the past 2 crew battles.
Mm-hmm.
But they really thought we were gonna lead Hawk, and I think Hawk could have taken 8 had he gotten the right opportunity, but maybe this next crew battle will be his. Playing Team Perrymaster. And they don't have J-Jeans.
Yeah, they don't have J-Jeans this week, so 2 round 1 picks out this week.
Yeah, so that'll be interesting. As I think there's a lot of confidence against, other than Perrymaster, the other couple of players on that team. Right now, we are waiting on... oh, Podgy is coming in. This can definitely be interesting, because I don't know if Podgy has a ton of experience with Min by fighting Fusion or RFX.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they've played together too much.
I remember. Do you remember, like, early on in the Wi-Fi era, just how heated Podgy and RFX was?
Yeah, I mean, Fusion,
Oh
like, Podgy Podgy is someone I talk to pretty frequently, and Fusion is one of my homies, so, like, I was hearing about this from both sides constantly the whole time.
It was, like, almost akin to, like, the E-Serpent and Amiibo King
Amiibo
rivalry,
King.
where just how heated they can get at each other to rile each other up. Oh my gosh, I swear if there was, like, offline tournaments when, like, the amount of, like,
No jump.
they were doing
That's
each
it?
other, we would have seen multiple $100 money matches in person. Multiple.
Like, the moment offline comes back, I'm gonna spend a lot of money matching Kevy. I'll just put it that way.
The
One of the
unspoken rivalry.
One of the things I associate most with Podgy is he once put something out in like the replies, and he was like, "Don't people see that Kevy is a bad player and like he's just Wi-Fi gimmicks?" And it's like, and Cork was like, "He is still better than you though."
yeah, that was Cork's response. I was like, God damn.
But, like, I mean, it's true. He didn't have to say it, but Podgy and Kevy both very good players though.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think once we get out of foreign times, Podgy and Kevy are going to be making some big splashes in the offline events. I definitely think they were both starting to make big splashes prior to foreign times, and then they just kind of like kept carrying that momentum into their practice by entering and playing a lot.
One of the best things from these tournaments that I've like got out of it is I got to meet a lot of the Smash Rush community.
Yeah, that's where I, like, know most Smashers from, so once I started this, most of them came over to play in STD.
That is the one weekly I have, or one of the few weeklies I have not experienced at all.
Man, this is a dead even match. Yeah, question mark. STD is happening tonight. I'll send you the link if you want to sign up. It's going to be at its regular time, 6:30. There's the bracket link. Anybody in the chat, if you want to sign up. It's just like DCS, Michigan exclusive. I think we got $40 in the prize pool tonight. Payout to top 3. And while it was shilling, both players lost another stock.
Yeah, both these guys, they've been kind of just like slobbering each other back and forth with just like flurries of hits. These guys are actually like really close. Like I was not expecting it to be like this close. I would have, I think on paper, I would have probably given slight advantage to Podgy, but BhowZ is definitely impressing me.
That can like really shut down Min with these like faster momentum-based characters, and Inkling definitely falls into that. But
is that it? Oh nope, not yet, not yet.
But like even Inkling can kind of get shut down by these like arms of Min. I was calling Hero and Game & Watch the kings of comedy, but Min is definitely the queen. They're not gonna take it.
Man, I can't believe, like, that's one thing, like, whenever I do watch Podgy play is that when it comes to these kind of situations where he's, like, back against the wall, he's very, like, good at remaining, like, calm under pressure.
Oh, yeah. This is like a...
How to just, like, work around his disadvantage while not giving his opponent an opportunity to just get something for free.
Yeah, anybody that watches STD Top 8s or watches Podgy's... Oh!
Unfortunate roller timing.
Continuing streak of taking over 3 stocks.
But anybody that watches Podgy's stream or STD knows that Podgy on his last stock always lasts till like 150%. Somehow this guy has like the clutch just turns on, but he's still not able to pull it off against the BowZ. The draft crew god over here, just taking stocks like it's nobody's business.
I definitely think of the people that have been like picked, like if we ignore like Cork and other captains that have gone on crazy runs, TheBowz is definitely the most valuable player over the 2 weeks.
Yeah, it crosses the 2 weeks. We'll have to see how Kovu does in his second.
Yeah.
His first appearance today wasn't that crazy, but I know like last week he was the same. Yeah, he was tied with Quark for most deadly for the weekend. Would it be possible to turn up the volume of the other commentators?
I do think on my end.
The thing is that I have to adjust my. I would have to turn down my game volume.
Jury's out on if it's better than Modern Warfare.
Is this a bit better?
You're definitely louder now. Let me turn you down a little bit.
Okay, I changed my Discord. Kovu come out on the other stream. Team Quark with a pretty big lead at the moment.
Yeah. Paco managed to take 5 stocks though.
That is very big after 6 stocks unanswered.
Yeah.
And now Kovu, like we were just saying, is a very dominant force in terms of the picks. I know he was playing a lot of Wi-Fi, and then he had to take a break due to a hand injury. And now he's kind of just he broke his wrist.
Oh, as somebody who's broken their wrist before, it is really not fun. Because you don't realize how much shit you can't do when you can't use one full hand. And wrist injuries can take a long time to heal too. Because I remember when I was younger, I shattered my wrist in 3 places snowboarding once, and my wrist, and it was my right wrist, so it was literally my dominant hand too. The hand I do everything with for academics. It's just that's my hand. My left hand is basically useless, and I think it was for 4 or 5 months I couldn't do anything. I'd have my I remember I was in 5th grade. I'd have my teacher help me with taking quizzes and stuff and be this is the answer. This is the answer. And they would have to circulate. They would have to write shit for me because it's I can't do anything.
I got a bit
I
lucky.
look like a fucking 3-year-old learning to write the alphabet when I write with my left hand.
When I was younger, I broke my left wrist, which is my non-dominant hand. Is my audio a bit better, chat?
I hope they can hear you, because in my ears, you guys are deafeningly loud. Yeah. Still super quiet. I'm so mad right now.
Okay, so Beamed is deaf, but
Beamed, have you tried turning your volume up? Just thinking out loud. Whoa, Sketch? Sketch coming in for Team Vlone?
Let me turn Ori down, and then I'll just turn up
Wait, was Sketch on
volume.
this team the entire time, and he needed a...
Yeah, because we went so far over schedule last week, he wasn't able to play because we dipped into his whatever he needed to do in the evening.
Yeah. Okay. I'm excited to see Sketch play. I really like watching his Wii Fit at the every time I would tune into Gamers Gauntlet stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So to see him actually play, because I don't think I've seen him play much at all over the course of the quarantines. And this is a matchup that you would find at Gamers Gauntlet on Tuesday nights at Gamers Gauntlet in Macomb. So this is in fact a matchup that is.
We saw it a bit earlier in Linus versus Slam because Hobbs just kind of got shut down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And range is very difficult to contest for Wii Fit, I think. So I think we can see BowZ take a couple more stocks.
Definitely. And I know there hasn't been a Gamers Gauntlet since Min-Mins came out, so we're just Sketch really just has to kind of hope that he can remember certain habits that BowZ has with the characters he plays, because BowZ has played plenty of characters at Gamers Gauntlet. So
This is like his 6th main this game.
Yeah, I guess so.
The only time I played him, he went Joker, and that seems like a very short arc for him.
That was a very short arc. For me, I know it lasted one tournament because we did doubles together at it.
Well, it was the only Smash field I went to that was at the movie theater.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang.
So
That would be about the time we teamed too, because it was at the last CMU big tournament, the Superstar
had
Saturn.
the one this year got canceled. Like, there was so much going on for Collegiate Smash in Michigan, and then we had to have a pandemic.
Alright, so after seeing 2 matchups of TheBowz just dominating Wii Fit Trainers like
And then
this,
getting back air.
and then getting back here to lose his last stock, I'm pretty confident this is not a good matchup for Wii Fit Trainer.
I agree.
It seems like
Almost
Min,
identical.
like, yeah, like, Wii Fit Trainer puts themselves in a corner, and Min wants their opponent to be in that corner. And so, like, they just play into Min-Min's hand.
And looking over at the Quark vs. Kovu squad, Quark just 2-stocked Kovu.
This took I believe 2 stocks total in this crew battle. Unfortunate that they had Quark for that.
I did not see if Cal had taken, if Cal took a stock off Kovu. I missed that.
He did not.
So Kovu 3-stocked him.
I believe so. I don't really remember. I don't know if
Let me go
anyone's
check if these
updating
teams
the...
are being super amazing compliant.
I was tracking it, but somebody, like, our set, but somebody else was not. Yeah, but I believe all they have left is Spection, which is a little unfortunate for Team Slam, as that matchup is very rough for,
Yeah.
Spection having to come in to be the hero two Team Slams in a row.
I could be wrong. I haven't been paying too much
Spection
attention.
is the only person they have left, because that's Hob, Slam, Paco, Kovu down. Spection's the last one.
Now, one thing I'm interested in is we've seen Team Linus in this situation like 3 other times, where TheBowz gets them a very big lead, and then it just crumbles.
Yeah.
And they're putting in Beamed. Zero Suit Wii Fit is a strange matchup. And we could see the Mega Man as well, but he's mostly stuck to Zero Suit Online.
Yeah. I will be back in just a moment. And I just want to say thanks, Tom, for coming in and doing commentary. It definitely makes it more fun and interesting. And it gives me some time to step away from the computer, like right now. I will be back.
Alright, so Cal did not take a stock off Kovu, so Kovu versus Quark was 3 stocks to 3.
But we
Kovu
could see...
took 2 stocks in total.
Yeah, a little unfortunate, like, in terms of the timing for him, as Quark was able to just shut him down.
Yeah.
And then, I just remembered on Pinoy Knight's stream, he was just hired as the director of esports at, I want to say, Albion?
I believe so. It was either Albion. I don't think it was Aquinas.
Albion or
I'm pretty sure it's
Alma.
Albion.
It's one of the A's, but it's not Aquinas. And then he was doing, I believe, just Smash at, like, Davenport before. So,
Yeah.
congrats to him for that.
Yeah.
It's nice to see collegiate esports getting a little bit bigger.
Oh, definitely. A lot of good, hard-working individuals in the Michigan Smash scene thriving in it too. That's what I like to see. So Beamed coming in to fight Sketched. Beamed only needs to take 1 stock off of Sketch.
I like seeing the funny ways that people choose to SD. I think Fraudits has been my favorite so far. But
It takes so long to do it.
it's funny.
It is. Because I could not do that. I do not know how, like, the buttons we need to press that.
Yeah, I've seen him use it in like a practical sense a couple times just to like get back to stage when he's super low, but it is nice to see people coming up with unique ways to do it so it's not just running off.
It's not just so boring.
Yeah.
They're doing a little bit of tech skill practice before they actually got to start playing. Oh, Inspection just lost his first stock to Quark.
Yeah, I think that's a wrap. But this crew
good.
battle is definitely, like, I'm interested in seeing how it goes.
Yeah, because I truly do not think that Team Vlone is, like, completely out of it yet.
Yeah, as they have
God, never
blown
mind. Beam just raw upbeat out of shield.
Yeah, like Beamed is an interesting player for me because I've only been able to play with him once, and from that, like, he seems like the kind of player that can like struggle with nerves. But right now, I'm seeing a lot of confidence in his gameplay.
Yeah, I've not seen Beam Zero Suit. Today is, I believe, the first instance that I've seen like his Zero Suit get played. Every time I've ever played him, it's been his Mega Man, and it's just beat me in the two or three social distance demons I've ever entered. So I think highly of his Mega Man a lot because it's pretty good. But I definitely can see what you mean by, like, he kind of like is a little susceptible to nerves because in some like high pressure situations I've definitely seen like big flubs and self-destructs come out of his play.
Yeah, but like when he's confident, and I think he's showing a lot of confidence right now.
It's pretty scary.
He can just take stocks, and that's all you really need to do. Spection taking that last stock of Quark.
Yeah, and he only dropped one stock.
So he may be the hero again, but I don't remember who Team Quark has left exactly.
So they have Pi, Cal, Quark. They have Mr. Monday and Drewish left.
Yeah, Drewish. I believe
Nest is not going to be
Nest
fun.
is a very strong advantage.
Yeah.
And Drewish is one of those players I've seen recently who's just kind of refining everything he's doing.
Yeah, I love like I remember seeing Drewish really early on play, and I was like, okay, his Palu is like it's good, it's good. Yeah. And then when I've seen him play more recently, I'm just like, whoa,
getting really good results.
Whoa, Drewish, your Palu's popping off.
I
remember him entering like he got like 9th place at a Shell Shock like a few weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago, I think.
He got 5th 2 weeks ago.
Oh, was it 5th? I knew I knew he did really well. I don't remember how well. I might have gotten it mixed up with Fraudit for results then.
Yeah, he got 5th. I know he beat TheBowz in top 8, and he's been doing really well in these as well. He got 7th last week and then 3rd the week before.
And honestly, the more better Palutinas we have in Michigan, the better, because I think right now we had like a severe lack of Palutena players.
Yeah, with Tojo being in Illinois.
Yeah,
and
it was just like what, Tojo and Julian.
Well, Julian and Eric like both play the character, but they don't need to ever.
They're good.
Yeah, like you rarely see them pull it out. I know, like, there aren't a ton of matchups where Julian needs it anymore with like his Diddy improving, but like we saw a lot of the time against Unknown, Daybreak would pull out like Palu or some other character, as he was not a fan of the Ices.
No. Saturn coming in for Team Vlone right now. Okay.
Now, this is interesting to me because I think, like, I have a very high opinion of Lucas, but I think Lucas is just a more technical, less effective version of Zero Suit. But because Lucas is a little smaller, you can see, like, Zero Suit get a little frustrated in this matchup. Yeah, but we are seeing Drewish coming on the other stream.
It's good to see. So Quark is out, and Quark took 4 stocks. Only needs to take 2 stocks, and then that crew battle's over.
but the overlay is not quite updated. At the
Oh yeah,
moment.
no.
Because
We can't,
KJ
sadly, I
is
can't
away,
go over to
it is-
KJ's house and
Oh,
fix that
and
for us.
instantly we see it switch to 6. So he may have just gotten
He
back
may
to
have
his
just gotten
computer.
back. Honestly, he's probably he's not even muted. I thought he would be like muting,
Yeah.
eating, and getting a glass of water, stretching.
Yeah, oh, Saturn going Ness actually.
I've actually never seen Saturn's Nest. Come to think of it, I only associate him with being a Lucas player. But I know
Like,
he
you
does.
mentioned
I
that he
know
plays
he has a secondary Nest because I remember hearing about it at like one of the game time movies. Like I think he played against like one of his round ones.
Yeah, I do know that he has both, but I associate him with Lucas. And I've been like watching a bit of Mars's VODs, and he mentioned recently that this matchup is very like Zero Suit has to play very defensive.
I can
but
see
right
it.
now, like because like otherwise you can just get blown up.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
then,
if you think about it, that's kind of like most characters when they have to play against Ness, right? They have to be playing a little bit more bait and punish rather than like rush down in a lot of aspects. Just because if you kind of like get caught in whiffing something on Ness, you're just going to be eating a mess ton of damage.
All right, I have returned.
Welcome back, our fearless leader.
yeah, and it's interesting that they're anchoring with Vlone, because one thing is Team Linus has not used Linus yet, and he's a very strong Cloud that I think he would choose against Game & Watch.
Yeah. Well, even if you think about it, going Cloud against both Ness or
Game & Watch is
Game
very
& Watch,
strong.
really good like matchup counter picks. For the books.
We've seen
Ooh.
a lot of Ness today,
There has been a lot of Ness play today.
and then
Like,
a lot of
that's one of
Lucas
the
as well.
That's a stock, right?
Yeah, Beamed is
All
delivering right now.
Beamed with like I want to say a rougher performance in that last crew battle. Was not able to
compared
play.
to how he did in the first crew battle. He
Yeah,
only
was
took
not able to
2
play last
stocks.
week. But since like starting here, he's taken the 3. Still has 2 stocks left. Maybe this is the prediction that I think is gonna be wrong. I think Team Linus will win a set here.
Yeah, Vlone's gonna have to go nuts if this keeps up the way it is.
Yeah, Beamed is just keeping him in disadvantage.
That roll in doesn't cost him yet.
Interesting neutral B from Saturn. Yeah, back air or a nair at the ledge are gonna kill here, or an F tilt. That move is so silly looking. Like when Lucas kills you with F tilt, it's like he's hitting you with at least like some PSI type stuff.
it makes a little
That's
more
just
sense.
kicking you in the face. Although Lucas F tilt is a crime in this game, so maybe we shouldn't give accurate animations to Ness, or he will
Also,
just be a
have
little more
even more
frustrated.
criminal
Yeah.
stuff in his kit.
I recently decided that Lucas is a felony and Squirtle is a misdemeanor.
Mm. Oh no! Oh
And
no!
Beamed with the choke. So
That's just unfortunate. We were
That
speaking
is-
so highly.
yeah,
So highly.
still taking 3 stocks, not a bad performance. Just a little disappointing in terms of finishing it off, because that was definitely winnable. And then on Pinoy Nights, and we do see Team Fork taking the dub, being 3-1 at the moment.
Yep.
Mr. Monday not even needing to play.
Mr. Monday, not even needed. Mr. Monday, enjoy your Saturday. And so, Team Quark, Team Slam are pretty much, they're done for the weekend now. They
Yep.
are out of here. they get to go and enjoy the rest of their Saturday. Get to do whatever they want.
Perhaps they'll enter social distance demons tonight at
Perhaps they will.
6:30. I don't know.
Yeah, 6:30. 6 p.m. is the cutoff to register. I'll share the link in the chat yet again.
I'm decided if I'm
Dude,
gonna-
let me tell you. Like, I know it's like 4:50. It's like 4:13. We'll have the fourth crew battle on Pinoy's nights happening probably in the next like 5 minutes. And then for the mainstream, we'll probably get it up closer to like 4:25, 4:30, like you were predicting.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that adding this second stream, just in comparison to last week, oh my
Better
god,
so
the
much.
world of difference.
Yeah, we're only going to end a half an hour behind. And like I said, we started a little late because of all of the insane substitution stuff happening right at the beginning of the tournament. So, and like I said, as people get more experience, these will speed up more and more. And
Yeah.
I think we'll be fine. I think 3 or 4 weeks will smooth out and we'll be on time each day, I think.
Yeah, luckily it does look like Fraudit will be back
And then,
by 4:30, so
slight spoiler.
Good.
we will not have to use a sub. And I know there was a mention of us not being able to use what is
Zero Mar.
it? Zeromar because they're missing J Genes, but
Yeah,
It'll
we
be an
we
interesting
kind of
start.
let it was like mutually assured destruction, like an arms race happened for Team Pickmans versus Team Tom earlier, and I was just putting the fist down on that for this other one.
yeah, I actually misremembered. I thought Prince was their last pick, so that was part of why I was reacting the way that I was. But
It all worked out.
yeah,
And I know that Cam said, like, he messaged me like the night before everything, like for sign-ups for this close. He's like, should I enter even though I can't compete every week? And I said, if you can't commit to every week, just make yourself known that you can be a sub.
Mm-hmm.
Because if somebody has like a higher valued player, like a higher strength player, like not able to make like
Yeah, I mean, like Column
you're
and
definitely
James.
one of the people we'd want to take that spot to almost have a slight law of equivalent exchange.
yeah.
Yeah, like Column and James both couldn't play today, and they would have been like it seems like Ducks would have been the perfect substitute for either of them.
It was nice to see him participate, though. He entered MSU's Weekly a couple weeks ago. Or I want to say last week, and he got second. So he's been playing quite a bit recently. Mostly with the Bowser, a little bit of the Fox.
Yeah, I've only ever seen like when he's competed at Shell Shocked, it's been pretty much Bowser and a little bit of Wolf. I haven't seen his Fox too much.
He brought out the Fox against me. It was a little,
We need to get this counter pick coming in for Team Linus.
yeah.
Looks like
It-
Linus
is coming in.
They were
Linus
trying to figure out
goes-
who was going in between Kebby and Linus.
That is a very difficult, wall for Saturn and Vlone to deal with.
Mm-hmm. Especially since Saturn, he's only got one
On
stock
the
left,
last
right?
stock, yeah.
Yeah, he does only have one stock.
But like we've seen with a little bit of Slam and then more so Spection, Ness can just kind of blow people up.
And the other crew battle. So Team Quark over Team Slam. Let me go mark that up in the results. Boom. So Team Cobble versus Team Pick. Man, that actually is going to be
That is
very
a
fun
very
crew battle to
exciting one.
watch.
I'm interested in seeing how Jahaira does because, I think Jahaira is the strongest player on that team. Because he's able to just shut people down sometimes. But with him juggling 3 characters right now, especially, it is interesting that it'll be interesting to see who he goes, especially against Team Copel, which, like I've said, is very unusual.
It is one of the oddest teams for sure.
If I was able to commit to the MSU only team, I would have tried, but it was not in the cards with like Hawk and Jahaira being stronger players and Linus being a captain. But Copel with the exclusively Mid-Michigan team has been doing pretty well so far.
Yeah, I'm very impressed. And I think that's harder to balance out than what we did, like, if you did regional crews. If we just wanted to do, like, a monthly or something that could be regional crews, that could be cool. But it
like
definitely...
the unification circuit.
Yeah, like an invitational or something. But we wanted to make sure that we gave, like, every crew... In my opinion, every crew that we have has a pretty good chance at winning this. Just because of the way the draft ended up working out, so. Except for Team Tom, who stole Hawk, who should have been the first pick of the draft. Not sure how that happened.
I am so surprised because, like, we see Techfest being the overall, like, first pick is crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't even know Techfest played Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I don't think he does. I've never seen him enter a tournament.
Yeah, I have not seen him play Wi-Fi, but Luigi's a strong character, and I guess, like, Copel was only familiar with the Mid-Michigan scene for the most part. And then it took a while for us to even see J-James get picked up.
Yeah, he ended up going to Perry Master because a lot of people don't know him. Cork would have picked him if Perry didn't take him. Cork would have, because Cork knows. Cork thinks that J-James is better than him.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
One thing to note is that I saw Danny Slam like post the list of players, and he was like, "Who are some of the like hidden bosses on this?" I didn't know he was a captain because he lives in Iowa. But I was like, J-James is the best player on there other than the Twins and Cork, who's a captain. So like, I'm interested that he picked Column instead. But it took a while for J-James to get picked, and I'm surprised, not because it wasn't like warranted, but I'm surprised that Drewish was a round 1 pick, because I feel like he falls under the radar a lot.
Oh, yeah, I would say, hold on, I gotta mark this down. 3-0. But I would say that Drewish, when he was first entering tournaments a few months ago, he was like pretty good. But his last 2 appearances at SDD, he has been absolutely dominant. Like, he is leveled up somehow and is just playing so much better. So
our set was interesting last week, but one player, and I messaged him to see if he would sub today. He was asleep, so it was he wouldn't be able to, and I don't think he would, is Reg, who has done very well the past couple weeks.
Yeah, the Yoshi player?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reg has been playing in all these Wi-Fi tournaments that are like Michigan exclusive.
Oh, has he? I didn't even know.
I think he's finished.
He got second last night.
Yeah, I think he finished top 5 in SDD both weeks that he signed up.
He did get 7th 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. It was 7th and 5th, I think, then.
Yeah. No, he got 4th, I think.
4th? Yeah, something like that. Either way, 2 top 8s in SDD.
I remember specifically in Losers Quarters, he had to play Spection, and Spection went on that rant about Yoshi.
Oh, yeah.
I also hate Yoshi, so I believe it.
Yoshi is a bit frustrating, but I don't know. I've been playing Palu recently. That kind of feels, I feel like I can't complain. That matchup is a little skewed in the favor of Palu. Now, Vlone can bring this back.
Yeah, this man can get some crazy number of 9s.
Yeah, it'll look good for me on Twitter, but...
Well, he's gonna be playing against 2 heavies, which I think is in Game & Watch's favor. Just hit 1 Nair, and then you can take their whole stock. So... But I know Kevy does pretty good against Quark. I'm sure that Kevy and Vlone have played because they both signed up for SDD, but I can't remember watching their sets off of the top of my head.
Quark going Greninja against these like heavies on Wi-Fi. But one thing I'm noticing in chat is TheBowz and then RFX is agreeing, is saying that Yoshi is Min Min's worst matchup, and I can kind of see that being similar to like a Kirby and a Jigglypuff having like big trouble with Yoshi just because of the air momentum. But it'll be interesting to see how Vlone fares against these last two players.
Yep, he's got to get 6 stocks with his 3, at least 2 for every one that he loses. Linus just pressing no buttons.
That's one thing at ledge. Bowser is going to struggle a lot with this bacon.
Yeah.
And one thing I know for sure from playing with Quark is that Game & Watch up air is one of the few moves that actually beats Bowser down air.
That's a 0-2 death. Whew.
Yeah,
oh,
but
man.
Vlone making a statement right here. Just staying out of Bowser's like threat range most of the time and throwing out the breakfast.
Yeah, Vlone's statement was Tom is correct and Linus is going
Linus will
0-4.
not win.
Let's see if he can do it though. Linus cannot find a way past this bacon.
Yeah. Now I wonder why he decided to, I mean, he went with Bowser to deal with the Ness.
But Cloud does just as well, is my thought process.
I was like, I'm really surprised that he didn't just go with Cloud.
A little bit of intel, we played CSL a couple, it's probably been a month at this point, and the team that Michigan State actually lost to had a Bayonetta player on it, and they 3-stocked Linus unanswered, and since he's been saying, I'm done playing Bowser, but here he's going with it for whatever reason.
Oh, and that's another stock.
Vlone taking 2 stocks unanswered it's not looking impossible.
Okay, is that it?
That's not gonna make it. Even as light as Game & Watch is, you just hold straight down, and you will survive. Pretty late, actually.
Survive.
Very good song. Just not able to get anything started.
Yeah, he can't find any openings.
He's not, like, one thing about Bowser is that, the 2 things that he struggles the most with is chasing people, like, above him, and getting chased above him. Like, Falco and Zero Suit are very strong characters in the matchup, as they can just, instantly go and challenge him in the air.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, Game & Watch having these huge aerials, especially up air, like, Bowser can't do anything.
And there it is.
There was that up air beating down air.
Yeah, I think when you think about like strategy wise, Linus going with Bowser was to try and like guarantee like no cheese type of stock was gonna get taken against Saturn, and then he's just thinking, you know what? I think I can probably get like 2 stocks off of like the Game & Watch at best.
Oh, and
And
there
that down
it is.
air's taking it. Vlone taking 3 stocks, only losing 1.
Great.
We are seeing the other crew battles start on the other stream.
Yeah, they're already into it. Copel
With a big lead.
Almost lost to Dux's Byleth, and now Bringus is coming in. He was up 3 stocks to 1.
And Copel is just
Copel is
ridiculous.
actually a monster.
I
don't know how good this kid is.
I know that we organize these crews based on like a perceived skill, and I saw Copel, me, Slam, and Pickman, and I thought to myself, we should reverse that. Because like the top 4 was consistent. Like I was like Linus, Quark, Perrymaster, Vlone, but Copel is a ridiculous player. But Bringus is gonna take that last stock there.
Yeah.
Making it somewhat closer. I think Team Pickmans would be favored for this, and the fact that Copel, who is, I would say, their strongest player, is gone, can like lead to some good momentum for Team Pickmans.
Definitely.
I don't know who they led with.
Pigman's led with Dux,
Oh yeah.
and Dux took 2 stocks off Copel, and then they sent in Bringus. Bringus took Copel's last stock, but Copel managed to take 5 stocks before getting removed completely.
Jeez.
It's crazy that you can just rely on Copel to get like 4 to 5 stocks off.
He's gotten 5 stocks each time at least. Or
Yeah,
he
him
got 4
and
there,
him and
but-
Zinkas have put their team in like wonderful positions in all
Yeah.
of these battles.
Zinkus is one of those players that I just don't understand. Because I think he's another player, like I mentioned with Beamed earlier, that struggles with nerves a lot. Because when we played last week, I like keep seeing these fantastic results from him, but it seems like he can get tilted a little bit easily.
It looks like we're going to small battlefield for this Kevy versus Vlone Flex. Winner of this match wins the crew battle. Kevy has a lot of
Pressure on him after.
yeah, a lot of pressure, but
Last week they opened with Kevy both times, and this week they're closing with him each time, which is interesting. He's
Yeah,
not really the type of person I would think you would anchor with, but I do think he's a very strong lead.
yeah. I actually talked to Kevy about it myself, and he said that he didn't like going first because he would rather be like a stock cleanup rather than have to play a 3 versus or like 3 stock to 3 stock type scenario.
here we go. Vlone
One
definitely.
thing-
Vlone has to toss 1 stock off before they get in. They get started here, but
I think one of the scariest things about this matchup is that Game & Watch can just edge guard Incineroar so
Incineroar to
effectively.
the ends of the earth. Yeah.
So, based on what I've seen from Kevy and Quark, this match is going to go very long. At least because of the way Quark plays, usually their games go to time. I've watched like a 1-hour set, best of 5 between Kevy and Quark before.
Yeah, I am wondering what Incineroar can do about the breakfast. Because even trying to land on it, he wasn't able to.
It's all it is. It's revenge, right? You just try to
Yeah.
revenge it.
But a super, like, dominant start from Vlone right here.
Yeah, already got 100%.
One of the scarier things about Incineroar is he's very slow on the ground, but he can get, like, high very quickly.
Yeah,
So-
he actually does have a pretty impressive, like, jumping, which
Vertical
is something that's kind
momentum.
of crazy.
I mean, cats can jump. It kind of makes a little bit of sense.
Especially wrestling cats.
I still can't believe this character isn't, like, a firefighting type.
That's fine. He's a heel. Fire Dark is perfect for him.
Oh, yeah, but, like, it's just, like, they made so many firefightings, and I'm playing through Ultra Moon again. I'm using Incineroar for the first time.
Nice. I think if I actually do play Ultra Sun, I think I'm going to be going with Incineroar, even though I'm a Decidueye fanboy through and through.
Yeah, I used Rowlet the first time.
Oh,
The armor-
nice up and
Fantastic
beam.
armor on that on the up B.
Trying to get this stock with the fairs. That's a lot of damage.
It is.
Yeah, Vlone's default move in neutral is definitely Game & Watch fair.
It's very difficult to challenge, especially on Wi-Fi with like the delayed reactions.
Oh, he could have had a forward tilt.
Yeah, and
But I don't think
with
he
this
was
much rage,
expecting.
no kill throw, but a back throw is gonna put him in a.
Ooh,
difficult
right to
situation.
ledge. All right, Kevy's got to find out something to do different there.
Concerto, baby. Game and Watch forward tilt.
Kevy was anticipating a nair from the ledge there, so we saw Vlone go for a
Oh my god.
Nappy. Yeah, but evening this up, this is looking scary for Team Linus.
Oh no.
And that's a kill.
Oh my
Oh
and Vlone
no.
takes the lead. My predictions.
He can't be stopped.
Team Linus, as we mentioned earlier, just a series of unfortunate events.
This is all because bhart missed Hatchet Man.
Oh my god.
This is looking rough for Kevy.
Yeah, he has not been
The
able to
whip
find
dash
anything. Just been in disadvantage this entire set.
This matchup looks very difficult. The bacon is what, like, just makes it ridiculous. And not quite gonna take it. No down air there from Vlone. Mixing up his timings a little bit.
Oh
and
no.
He's living.
still living,
Oh, and that's it.
but that's
Didn't
it.
do
Vlone
Ah.
takes
Oh
it.
my gosh.
That is
Vlone didn't
crazy.
lose.
Vlone only losing one stock and taking 6. Well, 2 predictions have come true. Stay tuned to see the third come true when Team Tomlet takes it with a
When Team
4-0.
Tomlet goes 4-0 this weekend. Dang. Dang.
Wish me luck, or don't. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna take 9 more stocks.
Alright, go be the captain of your team now.
And honestly, we were talking about it too. Poor BowZ puts this today. He has taken 12 stocks today, and the rest of the team just could not